Good evening, Carroll University Esports fans. My name is Jake Lasky, aka Lasky here with Nano Me Please!
Why do you say it like that?
Because that's how you say Nano.
Nano Me Please!
Nano Me Please! Also, Dan is here.
Dan's
I don't know why he's here, but he's just chilling.
I'm chilling.
Big chilling.
Big chilling. And we are here for a Carroll University Overwatch 2 game versus MSOE JV. Carroll University, are we 3-3 now?
Yes.
We are 3-3 now. Our opponents, I believe, are also 3-3.
I thought they were 3-2.
Well, let's check the match preview.
3-2.
Whoa, they're 3-2. We're 3-3.
You didn't make the noise. You have to do it every time you transition.
Carroll University is getting ready to try and make their record positive here. Looks like we're heading to Lijiang Tower.
We should probably switch it to
And they didn't tell me who they banned, so I don't know.
what was this, bands?
Bans? Question mark. Maybe they'll tell me. Maybe they'll tell me the bans.
Wait, there's bands in this league? That's crazy. Wait. Don't ban Klein's Farah.
No.
Don't ban our Mercy.
Last time we played Farah, they didn't ban it after they saw it. So
Oh,
I don't know.
Bans work.
So each team gets one ban of a hero.
that's
One-
it.
Any hero? Or
Yes.
One from each role.
Any hero.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of does something. I don't know.
I don't think that does anything in a game like Overwatch. You just, unless someone has a one trick, that's,
Then you're just kind of toasted.
yeah.
So I don't know. Has the game started yet? No. But they also are at 3 minutes behind, so they're not going to see this for a while.
Oh, 3 minutes ago.
3 minutes ago. No, 3 minutes in the future, and there's still going to be another couple minutes, so you have like 5 minutes. Or 2 more, I guess, when you see this, but...
They are going to be banning here soon, it looks like. I mean, I'd like to see our opponents ban the Farah.
I mean, it's Li Jiang. Faro's good on 2 of the 3 of the maps, so it's possible.
Or they'll ban the Mauga.
Ban Ram.
Ban Ram.
They're banning
Interesting.
Ram. Our
Okay.
opponents are banning Ram.
I'm pretty sure Ram got nerfed, so that's interesting that they banned Ram, because I'm pretty sure you got less armor now.
Ram.
Last time
Ram.
I checked patch notes, it's been a while.
My name is Ram.
They keep banning Ram nerfing Ram.
Yeah, well, it's hard because he does everything. If you keep him strong,
He pokes. He brawls.
he's a
That's
sigma.
literally-
He's a mobile sigma.
And he goes super speed when he goes into buff mode.
I still remember when his ult would be infinite. And my first ever game of him, I went from Rialto right before they cap all the way to their spawn with my ult up the entire time. It's really funny.
Cool story.
So mean.
They should bring that ult back.
No, no, they
Infinite.
should not. So they
Yeah,
should.
no, they should.
No, they should not, because then it's just AFK 2 Ramatra's just sitting
10
at the trailer
seconds
going.
The timer stops when 10 seconds. The timer stops when someone's in it.
What did Carroll ban? Carroll banned Kiri.
That's okay. Interesting. When you,
Maybe one of them plays Kiri. Or
is that ban both teams, or is it just ban their team?
bans both sides. So
Okay.
you're not allowed to play Kiri either.
I'll say then Ana is gonna be strong because no cleanse.
Here we go. Whee! Ooh.
Thank you for making the noise.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We're here on Lijiang Tower. The tower one.
Yep.
I don't know what all the individual control maps are called.
This one is called. Wait, why can't I think about it now?
This one is called Tower.
It's not
In
called Tower.
parentheses, Tower.
It's been so long since I played this game. I forgot what this one's called.
Bro, are you gonna be able to cast? You don't even.
There's okay. One. Oh my-
Quick! What is Cassidy's ultimate ability called? High noon. No, it's not called.
Half past 3.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
it's called It's 5. I can't get in this door, dude. It's called It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Okay, so what I expected, we see Ana from Carroll because there's no Kiriko. We're gonna see the Diva Farah, and I'm guessing Mason's gonna go Reaper after he TP's his team out of spawn.
Let's watch the TP. It better be a good TP. It better be a banger TP. Gonna be a May and a Sim TP.
Let's
as
see if he
well.
does the door slide tech to get the extra 2 meters of distance. Probably not. It doesn't actually do much. But they're going to be against a TP onto point brawl comp, so let's see how they do it. Their Farah comp should be really good against this.
Onto the Reaper.
Okay, actually, they're not going point. This is good for our team. We can just poke them out in the open now. Klein looking for a boop. Did he get one? He got one! He got the Sojourn. Big boop. May will use. With no Sojourn, Klein just kind of gets free poke here. No one can really contest them. Their supports are so low.
Diva goes in a little far, though. Takes a lot of damage. Gets demeched and killed. It's going to be a little bit more difficult now. They have a tank. We do not.
Mason doing his best impression of the tank. Gonna be able to live for a long time here. Everything out now.
Trying to keep MJL up here.
Hana walked off the map.
Oh, we got that. We got it on video.
Okay, that's our Masters player.
That's so funny.
Hey, it was a tactical reset. She knew that she was gonna die. Didn't want to give 200 HP of ult charge. You know how it is.
Sojourn actually switched over to the Cass here. Maybe just wants to click heads more. I don't know. I prefer the Soj, even though it's not.
Probably better because it's more of a direct hit scan counter for the
Yeah.
Farah versus the Sojourn primary, just kind of being more projectile based.
Klein already has this rocket barrage here, looking for a position to use it. 26%.
Ian falling low though. He might lose mech. He does get out. Klein kills
Oh
himself.
my goodness! What is happening?
There's just big shatter with the coalescence, and that's gonna probably have to force Carroll stabilize here. Big sleep though. See if Hannah wants to use it. Use it on the Reaper. They are down and
Trying to build up this Death Blossom here.
forces out the beat is actually a pretty decent trade for Carroll. They'll come back with a better ult advantage.
Robo does make it out in baby form.
Let's see if he decides to jump off because he's not gonna be able to build mech here. He's gonna stall a lot of time by not jumping off here.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's stalling a lot of time. They're just gonna hold shield. They're never gonna peek him. They're just never gonna give him his mech back. If he jumped off, he would have already been back with his mech.
JL looking for a sneaky blossom here. He gets noticed almost immediately.
That's fine. Puts pressure away, makes people look around. So Ian can still not in mech. He would have been back in the fight 10% ago. Finally gets it. See how Carroll wants to approach this fight. They're going against double DPS ults. They do have their own Reaper ults, and there are other far ults coming up. Posturing on the points here. Mason is hindered. Is able to live. Robo falling low. Is going to have bomb for Remac though. Mason looking for a Reaper ult here. Gets pinned.
That is unfortunate. Valkyrie is popped here, so is the Rocket Barrage. Blizzard has dropped as well. Both DPS down for Carroll. Moira is going to fall to the Rocket Barrage.
Let's have a look.
Oh, that's a dead climb.
That's a dead climb. Bomb for Remac. And it's just Harmony stalling. See if she can get the res.
Ooh, finds the res, but
Ian with the Remac damage, maybe? He does damage the Rhine a little bit. He's trying to live, flying around now. Rhine falling super low.
So
Mason has the Wraith. But with no support from Carroll, this is going to be a cleanup from MSOE.
He's trying to get back into Lucio. Doesn't quite make it.
Hand's going to fall off again. She missed the wall ride, but, you know, it's okay. It doesn't
That
count.
one doesn't count because it was after.
It doesn't count.
But the first one.
First one counted.
They canceled every single ult.
They did. They did cancel every ult.
Clip it, chat.
Yeah, no, Carroll really needs to find these the little poke, trying to really bait out these resources before they go in. MSOE just kind of staying alive and waiting for the picks to come to them.
They lost like 40% though on that lack of remake.
Yeah.
That's probably just a tech that he needs to be taught.
I will literally, after this game, walk in there and say, Ian, if you're DMX, do the thing and just jump off because you wasted 20%. And he'll be like, oh, okay. And then I will go to volleyball.
It's a good strat.
Yes. All right.
That's how we learn things.
It is how we learn things. Looks like we're going for a TP onto points. We have the positioning. Let's see if we're able to hold it now.
Ryan Duel here. Got the turret set up.
Looks like we're holding the choke pretty well here. Ian's shield is falling low.
And
Mason
Nail
does get
drop.
picked. Find is standing in main, dies. Ian pins a wall.
Not looking good for Carroll here. They're not going to be able to capture the first point, their second point here right away.
Yeah, they just kept wide peeking. They gotta figure out that, hey, against this May comp, they can't really just peek them around or else they're gonna get walled off, separated from the backline. You know, Ana can't heal through that silly wall.
True that, true that.
Mine is now on the legs. Let's see how
legs.
let's see how good he's at legging it.
The horizontal legs. The vertical legs is that piece.
Ah, okay. TP behind for Mason. Putting a lot of pressure in the back line, making them turn. They do find pick on the Moira. That is their main source of healing. Carroll's got pushed now before they get back. Mason on the flank here, forcing the cast out. Does get hindered though and picked off. Fine falling low. It's still Carroll's fight to win. They're still losing the Moira, but Hannah does get picked though. And the Moira was coming back. This is MSOE turning the fights.
Robo Donut does find the cast there, but that's the only pick that they're able to find. Harmony's going to have to get out of using the speed ring. Trying to save
The legs.
The
But the legs
legs.
is getting cut off by the Rhine. Is going to fall and stagger himself here.
That is unfortunate for Carroll. Carroll already 50% down here. They're going to have to make some magic happen with the ults that they have coming up, including they have a Shatter that's ready to go. Moo looking at that nano boost, 2% away. Harmony next with 14% left on the satellite vector.
Oh, big wall. Big nade and the counter nano. Oh, Hannah was around that wall in my opinion, but hey,
Unfortunate.
Overwatch, they did just pop 5 ults.
I just took a screenshot.
Nice.
Now they're pushing into the spawn here.
Fine's gonna stagger himself again. Oh, gets out. Last fight territory, they're gonna try to force this Ryan out. He's super low, they find the pick. They gotta go quick now. Ian pinging once again. They're MSOE down their tank. They have to take this objective now. They decided to use the orbital, right? I just watched the Ryan shield bash with Lucio. That's weird.
Robo on a, I don't know, mission. Look at
On a mission. They do get the flip though, but will they be able to hold it? It looks like they will. MSOE backing off.
Carroll with the first percentage of this point here, of this game here.
Game.
Yeah. first flip.
Or did they have a little bit last? Maybe they flipped flag for a second. I don't remember.
They use the orbital satellite vector thing. I don't know what her ult is called. She says like 3 different things. But
Welcome to orbit!
they use it to go ahead and take point here.
Now see what Klein's able to do with his legs ult.
They
Able
are
to
able
find
to
the
find
Mei.
Mei.
Big pick. They should really push on the advantage here. They do pop the visor.
But the shield is pretty strong right now.
Oh, Ian falling solo. They do pop the pull to regress, and that's a 4-man shatter.
That's so unfortunate.
Accidentally about to type MTD in chat. I saw that.
You know me.
Out of resources.
Carroll
They
has
popped
to
the
back up.
blizzard. They should be able to get out of that though. And hands off the map.
No way.
Alright, it's up to Ian and Klein.
They got to get back to point. The overtime is ticking down. The counter charge. Robo's going to fall. Klein's
that's
trying to
it.
touch point. There's the beat just to close it out. And Carroll University does not win map 1.
Yeah, it was just their lack of aggression when they found that pick on the Moira that really hurt them. You know, without the team's lack of heals, they have to be able to push up on that. And also, just all their ults not really find the value that they need to find.
Some of those ults definitely popped at interesting times. Definitely could use some more aggression, as you said.
Yeah.
What a play of the game. That is a
That
fascinating play of
is
the game.
of all the play of the games I've
That
seen.
is certainly one.
That's one of them.
That's one
That's
of them.
one of them.
I think he killed one person. I think he killed one person.
It was hand off the map. Boops are very heavily flavored as
Flavored.
in the Overwatch scene, and I think that's all for me. I'm gonna talk to Ian about not doing that again, and then go to volleyball. So
Bye. I'll do the
bye, stream.
I'll do the baby wave. The way this is how babies wave.
All
It's
right.
happening on stream right now.
It's
The romantic tension.
yeah. Oh my god, I'm such a bad streamer. I wasn't looking at chat.
Okay, neither was I.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, huh? All right, goodbye, guys. Good luck to Carroll University on the rest of their games.
Yes, thank you for joining me, Mr. Nano. We will see you later. But it'll still be me here, Carroll University. Uphill battle right now, looking to try and take a map here off of MSOE. They are currently 0-1 on these maps. Definitely looking for something a little different from what we saw on the last map. It did not look like Carroll was playing their normal game. Like Nano said, they were a little nervous, kind of tiptoeing around the point. Except for those times where, on the other hand, Robo was going in a little far, and Carroll was just sort of getting picked off, losing a DPS or two before the fight even began, made things very difficult for Carroll to stabilize. And thus, Carroll dropped the map, looking for a better opportunity here. Ryan is going to be the ban for Carroll. Rialto is going to be the map. And we're going to see a swap here. Harmony out and Unseen Wolf in. Rialto probably going to see a pretty similar line, a pretty comfortable lineup. Oh, excuse me, from Carroll. I assume we are going to see an Ana. Farah is going to be the ban. That is a smart ban here for Carroll. Kiri back on the table. So is Ram. I could see a Ram from Carroll, but I don't think they're comfortable really playing the Lucio, and I really personally value that Lucio with that Ram. Just get it right up in your face, do a lot of damage, back up. Go back to poke mode, do what you got to do. But with the Juno, it can be possible. It looks like we are readying up here, and we are going to send ourselves into the game very soon here. Here we go, folks. Map 2, Rialto.
Welcome to Rialto.
Beautiful Rialto
Initiating
evening here.
match.
Look off into the sunset. Actually, where is the sun? How is the sun on both sides? Wait a second. Okay, we've got some shadows here. But where's the sun? Okay, there's the sun over there. It's just also bright over there. Shouldn't it be darker over there? I'm no meteorologist, but we are going to see the Robo Donut Ram here. And we are going to see the Juno used here instead of the Lucio. I don't mind the Lucio Juno combo.
I'll show
But I doubt we'll ever see it from Carroll. It's going to be a May out of Klein Saucer here. MJL on the Reaper. It's going to be a switch from the ice over to the fire. Packet here going to play the Torbjorn. And they are going to play that Kiriko Lucio that works so well with their Ram. That Ram is going to get a lot of value from the Lucio. Shield there. Robo takes a lot of damage. Needs to get healed up. It's a lot of healing from Moo and Unseen Wolf here. Pushing the card around the corner here. They're able to get some good distance with no picks. Big purple onto the Ram. Ring is out if Carroll wants to engage, but Robo Donut has taken a good amount of damage. He just definitely does not want to go forward. In fact, he is going to go down, straight down, if you will. Carroll getting pushed into now. That speed from the Lucio making things very difficult for them. Klein and Unseen Wolf are going to fall. Carroll backing all the way up now into their spawn. Moo taking a lot of damage. Drops to the Kiriko. Klein Saucer falls as well. Carroll needs to stay in their spawn and completely regroup. Klein is going to fall here to Kiriko. Mana boost does go out onto Robo Donut. Klein coming back to spawn. They are going to find the Ram here. Both Rams are going to fall. It means it's an even 4v4 fight. Carroll might need to pop an ult or two to go ahead and even up this fight. MJL is going to fall too tired there. Trying to heal up the supports here. Make sure everyone is healthy, but Unseen Wolf is in fact the opposite of healthy. He is dead. Early pop of Nemesis Storm there. Not going to be able to use that to push.
We can't move until the payload.
MJL dropping quite low. They are going to find the Torbjorn here, but they're going to be fought by the Kitsune Rush. They're going to go ahead and drop the Orbital Ray, but they're going to lose their Juno as well. Big purple on the Potato Person. He's going to go ahead and fall after using the Annihilation. Carroll trying to stabilize here. MJL looking for a flank. It's going to get dropped by Tired there. Carroll trying to push this cart all the way to point. Get that second point, give them a little breath of life here. Mana boost out onto Robo Donut. Beat is going to come out. He does drop the Annihilation, and the Beat counters it. Fine, going to fall here, but two are going to fall. One to MJL, one to Robo Donut. Looking for Packet here. Packet is going to fall. Potato Person going to take a lot of damage from the Annihilation, and they are going to go ahead and find Hyper as well. Looks like they are going to find the point here at the twilight hour. Carroll, 2 minutes, 35 seconds on the point. Sleep on a potato person. They're also going to go ahead and find the nano, trying to heal up MJL here. MJL does have the Death Blossom, possibly looking for an angle here to go ahead and use it. Going to block up a lot of damage there. TP into the back line, looking for an ult. Might save it now that 2 have dropped. Turret has found him. He's in a dangerous spot now. This is going to be a big stagger if they find him. Oh, big sleep, and they're going to go ahead and take out MJL. Klein on the legs now.
Why are we stopped? Get the lead out and move this payload.
Carroll halfway to this 3rd point here. They're looking to push this cart as far as possible. They're having a little bit of trouble on this map as well. They're trying to get their legs under them now. It looks like they're having a little bit of a different style, a little bit of a different feel. They're trying their best to make this happen. Fine, does a lot of damage into the Torbjorn here. Big sleep onto MJL. MJL has to wraith out. So, has the nano now. Looking for the ult. He's going to go ahead and pop it. It's going to be a nano on a potato person as well. That ram is going to soak up a lot of damage. Big sleep on MJL. Once again, he's going to have to wraith out. Annihilation pop as well. 2 have already fallen. Unseen Wolf gets stuck on the pole. 3 have fallen to the Annihilation. Fine. The last one left. He's going to fall as well. That is a team kill from MSOE onto Carroll.
Back with a vengeance. 30 seconds remaining.
Carroll with 30 seconds remaining. Pushed about 2/3 of the way to that 2nd point. They're looking to win a fight here. That's going to be a lot of damage on a Klein and a purple as well. They're going to find him. That's going to be spell danger for Carroll. They're now 1 member down going into this fight, and that was one of their ults. Carroll looking to try to build this Annihilation as quickly as possible. MJL is trying to flank as well. Lots of damage on a potato person. They're trying to do as much damage as possible. They also have the orbital ray, but Unseen Wolf is going to fall. They have the Annihilation. Are they going to pop it now? They are going to pop it. They're going to find Hyper. They're looking for Packet. They're going to find 2. Carroll looking to try to turn this. The overtime is ticking down. They go ahead and use the beat. Tired is running away. He has to at this point, otherwise he's just going to die. Potato person is going to fall to Moo. Carroll trying to push this point, holding on for dear life, doing their best that they can to push this cart all the way, but I think that there's going to be another touch here from MSOE. Moo gonna fall to the nade. That's definitely spells danger, but Carroll able to sneak in. A minute more of time here. Attack visor coming out now. Trying to do damage as much as possible, but 2 are gonna fall. Robodonut and Klein. MJL has both supports to go ahead and keep him alive. They're gonna go ahead and get the Wraith out. 70% to ult here. TPing out, trying to stay alive. MJL not able to do so. Moo and Unseen Wolf trying to get out. Robo Donut back now. They have the spawns close, so they can hold this bridge and then turn around the corner. They need to take that 2nd bridge. Moo trying to get a little bit of space here, taking some damage. Nano on a Robo Donut here. Gonna get slapped. Middle person getting pretty low. Purple has the Annihilation out. They find him. Unseen Wolf going to be the ultimate killer there. Robodonut healing back up. Both DPS on the side of MSOE have those very important ults. Do a lot of damage here. MJL looking to build up that Death Blossom. Orbital Array, 85% as well. It's going to be the overclock. Fine Saucer switched over to the Sojourn. Doesn't have that overclock yet. Robodonut does fall to the overclock. Carroll in a dangerous spot now. Going to go ahead and press Q. Finds 2. It's even. Carroll has Unseen Wolf as well as Klein Saucer. They need to go ahead and win this 2v2. Bucket taking a lot of damage, but so is Klein. The turret going to find Unseen Wolf. Carroll going to drop to the turret, and that is going to be it. Carroll can't quite round that corner, cannot quite get to that last point, but they are going to go ahead and make a valiant effort and a valiant stand. Let's see how MSOE responds.
Initiating match.
Let's see the response here.
Ready for battle.
Pack it over to the Junkrat. Bucket still on that Sojourn. Carroll looking about the same, except Ana going to go over to the Unseen Wolf here, and Moo going to be on that Kiriko. We're actually going to have a Bastion here for Carroll.
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
Keep in sight. I'll have us in and out in no time.
5, 4,
Let's see the response here from Carroll,
1.
or the response here from MSOE after Carroll's push.
Stop the payload.
Get ready.
Purple on the move.
Healing you. I'll keep you up.
Big wall is going to separate the team here. Trying to get that nade in there to go ahead and keep everyone healed up. Does a big nade. Was able to keep everyone healed up along with Moo, who was able to get over the wall very safely. And Jail is going to fall to a right click from the Sojourn. Purple on a Robo Donut. Bucket finds two. Carroll going to have to back up now. Have to swift step out, not able to do so. Just Unseen Wolf left, trying to get to cart, trying to stall a little bit, not able to get the old granny legs to get there.
Okay.
Bucket finds,
I
I
learned from
believe,
that.
4 there.
もう大丈夫。
Mid rush available here. Gonna come out. Also gonna be the overclock. Packet gonna be the first to fall. Robo Donut does find Potato Person. Klein able to find one as well. The overclock does find Klein. Carroll
With you.
looking for the remainder of MSOE. They do win the fight off the back of that Kitsune rush.
Hello.
They still have plenty more fights that they're going to have to win here. Klein coming back from spawn. Has his ult. Robo Donut close to his. Of course, Unseen Wolf has that nano. Getting a Klein Saucer ult here. Looking for Ana. She hides under, but is dropped by Klein. They're looking for the Matra here. They are going to find it.
Take everything from them.
And sending MSOE back to spawn here. Holding this corner. Can't get too ambitious. Oh, the cart also has nuclear eyes. I didn't know that. Carroll has this annihilation. Their opponents have 4 ults. Purple on it 2. There's the Blizzard. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out. Beat. He's going to try to keep everybody up, and it's going to do a great job. MJL, Robo Donut, and Klein Saucer are going to fall. Unseen Wolf trying to get out. So is Moo, but that's going to be a huge wall. They're going to jump off and go for the reset here.
60 seconds remaining.
3.5 minutes back on the clock here for MSOE. MJL and Robo Donut got a bad spawn here. It's going to be a purple on a Robo Donut. He's going to take a lot of damage. He's going to fall. So is MJL. That sets Carroll back extremely there. They're going to have to go ahead and do a nice little reset here. MSOE getting a lot of free space here. Trying to pump this damage into Potato Person. Annihilation plus the Nano. Going to deal quite a bit of damage. They're going to go ahead and use those 2 ults to go ahead and win the fight here nice and safely. Packet just going to go ahead and jump off. Tired, going to go ahead and make it out. 2 ults there for Carroll. Win them the fight.
Good kitty.
Feels like sewing, huh?
Continue rush here. Here it is. Robodona taking a lot of damage, trying to keep him healed up. He's going to go ahead and fall. So is Fine Saucer. MJL getting pretty low as well. Potato Person finds 3 there. MJL going to press Q. Finds 1, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be a team kill here for MSOE. Move on to the Lucio to touch. Going to be all here from Fine Saucer. Move. Going to fall immediately. Ult from Potato Person here. They're trying to kill him. They are going to find him in the midst of the ult. Fine Saucer going to fall to Bucket. MJL trying to make his way out. Move back to the Kiriko here. Carroll has several fights they have to win and not a lot of space to do so.
Good kitty.
Here from MJL. Look to this Ana. There's going to be the Blizzard. Fine going to be caught in the midst of it. Robodona going to be caught in the midst of it. Going to be the Suzu to go ahead and unfreeze. Robodona and MJL going to fall. Bucket going to pop the ult there. The overclock is out. Klein Saucer falling. And no one able to touch the cart. MSOE takes map 2.
Play of the
Ult
game.
here. Gonna be for, or play of the game here. Gonna be from Potato Person. Back to the desk we go. Welcome back, folks. Carroll very much on the back foot here. 1 map away from losing here. They need to definitely go ahead and pick it up. Find something that works different. Find something that is new. Find something that feels better. They're definitely going to have to play a little different if they're going to want to win this game and reverse sweep this. They are currently struggling for sure. That Lucio definitely proving to be very difficult for Carroll. The Ram 1v1, I think he's just able to rotate those cooldowns a little better, causing Robodona to struggle a little bit. He's getting a lot of purples in his face, a lot of nades in his face, a lot of sleeps in his face, making it very difficult for him to survive. They're trying to use the Kiriko to go ahead and counteract that, but she only really do so much. So Carroll struggling to find their footing, and MJL and Klein kind of just trying to find picks where they can, but they're struggling to find off angles and whatnot. New Queen Street is going to be the pick for the map here. Let's see what the bans are going to be for Carroll and MSOE for what could potentially be the last map. It's going to be a May ban from Carroll University. No May. No May. I don't dislike that ban. They've been struggling with this May. This May has been walling off their RAM a lot as well. They haven't really been able to play around that. They could have switched back over to like a Diva or something to get up and over that wall. Something a little bit more mobile. Oh, excuse me. But, alas, they were sticking with the Ram 1v1. So I'm curious to see if the Ram 1v1 is again up and ready to go here on New Queen Street. By the way, folks, I got my vote sticker on. Make sure if you are from Wisconsin that you put in your votes. It's very important. It's very important to vote. You still have 20 minutes before some polls close. So, go vote. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, back to Overwatch. Carroll University looking to try to make something happen here. Like to see Ram is going to be the van here. No Ram. And both sides readied up. Looks like we are headed in here, folks. New Queen Street. Let's go ahead and head over.
Traveling to New Queens.
Carroll classically struggles on push. I'd like to see them beat the expectations here and dominate on push. We'll see what sort of shift they have in store here for us. Oops, I got stuck. Carroll University rocking the Orisa here, as well as the classic Klein Saucer Cassidy. They're also going to stick with that Reaper for MJL. Move on the Mercy and Unseen Wolf on that Ana. It's going to be a Juno, Lucio, Tracer, Sojourn, Reinhardt. Very brawly. See what Carroll has in store for us in the push map here. We're going left side, looking for a nice angle. Fire strike coming out, fortified. Needs to rotate these cooldowns. Soak up damage for his team. He's going to get pinned. Klein Saucer is going to fall as well. Moo trying to keep her team up, so is Unseen Wolf. Her team is currently just her other support and her other support and MJL. They are going to find Packet in the meantime, but Unseen Wolf is going to fall. MJL in a difficult spot. I don't know if he has Wraith. He does. He's able to get out. Moo flies to him. Going to be the Rhine duel now. Robo Donut over to that Reinhardt. They're looking to stop this bot before it gets to the shutdown point. They are going to go ahead and touch here. MJL in the midst of the backline. Going to be a pin on a potato person. They are able to find him. They are going to go ahead and shift the bot over before it takes the shutdown point. Carroll University looking to try and make up some distance here.
Need some assistance? Monstering you.
Purple on a potato person here. He's in the midst of everybody. Potato person is going to fall here. Robo Donut going mighty low though. Packet going to fall as well. Unseen Wolf has the nano boost. Klein Saucer has the Deadeye.
So close. Push the barricade.
Getting closer and closer to that shutdown point.
You're powered up. Get in
Give me
there.
a nano onto the Reaper. Gonna find potato person here. Give me a pin in to try to make up some distance. Klein Saucer gonna find Packet here. Shatter available for Carroll University. Carroll takes the closer spawns. Shutdown point taken. They do have the lead here. Robodona looking for the angle to shatter. Satellite Vector comes up from our opponents. Needs to save this shatter. MJL finds Packet here. Valkyrie from Moo. Trying to find Klein Saucer. Klein Saucer is going to fall in the bucket. They're wrapping around the outside now. Carroll in a dangerous spot. Unseen Wolf going to fall as well. Does not have the mobility to go ahead and get out. MJL going to fall soon as well. Is saved by his Mercy. Is he able to get out? No. It's just going to be Mercy and Reinhardt left on point, and they are both going to fall. Carroll does take the lead there. Carroll, Klein Saucer looking for an angle. don't want to give up this shutdown point. Will RoboDonut go for it? Not going to be able to stop it. Trying to stop the lead here, though. Looking to break shield so he can go ahead and shatter here. Finds a couple, but he doesn't find the other Rhine. The other Rhine is able to shatter as well. Piper is going to fall to the Deadeye. RoboDonut going to get res, but Kleinsaucer is going to fall as well. Purple on a Potato Person. Are they able to find the kill off? But they are able to stop them from taking the lead. MJL tries to drop the ult but falls. Carroll uses 2 ults. Deadeye does find 1, but Death Blossom does not. Carroll going back to that midpoint now. Ryan, Nano here. Nice pin onto the Echo. But Unseen Wolf is going to fall to the Sojourn. Potato Person pushing into RoboDonut now. Unseen Wolf going to get res. Both DPS also fell. Carroll in a good spot right now.
This way.
Echo poking here, trying to go ahead and get that duplication built up. Forward spawns were activated.
This ends now.
Gonna be an overclock popped. RoboDonut gets pretty low here. Are they able to keep him up? They don't have a nano for him. They don't have a Valk for him. He's gonna fall. He does shatter though, and he loses the shatter. Kleinsaucer tries to fan the hammer, tries to find the Juno as an exit pick, not able to do so. Team kill for MSOE, and Carroll loses that very valuable shatter. Carroll loses the forward spawns.
That's not good. Don't let them push.
Piper is going to fall. MJL finds the pick. It's going to be a beat here, but it's a little too late. 2 have already fallen. Carroll University has lost the lead, though. They're going to have to push this bot all the way now, whereas before they were able to really hold that spot that felt comfortable to them. MJL finds the long-range shot on the bucket. Forward spawn. Nano boost. Shatter though to counter it. They do a lot of damage, and the pin gets booped away and hindered. They are able to keep him up though, but they pretty much waste the nano off of him. Fine pops the Deadeye. Moo pops the Valkyrie to keep everybody up. Unseen Wolf is going to fall, but so is Bucket. Can Carroll turn this? It's even, but MJL is going to be the next to fall. So is RoboDonut. Moo, the last one alive. They're not able to find the lead there. Carroll still in the, not in the lead anymore. Needs about 1 meter to go ahead and even this up. 2 minutes, 43 seconds remaining. Carroll has a Death Blossom here. Their opponents have the Orbital Ray. Jail looking here. Gonna take the long shot. Gets sticky, but is able to shift out. Satellite Vector coming out now. MJL might ult this. He's gonna get hindered and stickied. That's very unfortunate. He's going to fall. Gonna be a shatter. It's not gonna be enough. Gonna be a Deadeye here. Everyone's gonna go ahead and get out of the way. He does draw. Not able to save that percentage. MJL still has his ult here as well. Carroll now more at a detriment. See the Valkyrie from Boo. High Noon also coming out from our opponents. Gonna find Unseen Wolf. Beat here and shatter right on RoboDonut's head. It's gonna be the stickies that ultimately drop him. Flying on the Sojourn, is able to find Bucket. They're getting pretty close to this end here, trying to find Potato Person here. Someone's gonna have to touch. Use their life to do so. And I want a Robo Donut able to find one, but Klein is gonna get pinned by the duplicated Echo. Sleep is gonna take away the dupe, but 124.1 meters is nothing to snuff at. Carroll has a minute to go ahead and just about double their distance. It's gonna be an uphill battle. Do take the forward spawns here. 33 seconds on the clock. Batter available here. Purple on a Potato Person. Jail gonna drop the ult, but Bucket's gonna find him. Satellite Vector from our opponents. Here's the Shatter. Gonna go ahead and pin Potato Person into the corner, but he's gonna take a lot of damage himself. They're pushing the bot, but is it going to be enough? Moo trying to find a res if she can, not able to do so. Overclock being popped, looking for the Echo. Unseen Wolf gonna find the kill. Overtime gets popped. MJL trying to fly back as Echo. Moo gonna fall. Unseen Wolf gonna fall. Is anyone gonna be able to touch? It is going to be MJL, but he is going to die to the Deadeye. Robodona trying to get back now. Cannot do it. Carroll University, unfortunately, going to lose the game. Let's go ahead and watch her play the game here, folks. It's gonna be Potato Person on that Rhine. And on the Unseen Wolf. Let's go ahead and head back to the desk so I can say goodbye to you all. Carroll University, unfortunately, not able to clinch today's game. They go down 3-4, 3-4 now. We will see you this Thursday for a second game this week. Hope to see you all then. Thank you very much for joining me, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.